is Liz, Darby's fiance. How are you?
Doing great. How are you, Liz?
Good, good. I just wanted to call you and just kind of touch base with you on the Yachtmaster that you were looking to purchase. Darby kind of gave me a little bit of info, and I put a call out last night, but I just wanted to call you and get a little bit more info from you just to make sure before I start negotiating. You want the 42 millimeter yellow gold Yachtmaster, and you need it to fit an 8-inch wrist, correct?
Correct.
Okay. The only quote
Moisture flex if possible.
Yes, absolutely. The only quote I've gotten so far was a brand new one, and he's quoting me $30,500. It's a 2023.
So what is that? I haven't paid that close attention. What's that market running at or trading at right now?
So he's pretty spot on. Some of them are even going up to 31.5. I could probably get him down like 500 or 1,000. But for brand new, he's pretty spot on.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of all in the ballpark. Target goal was to be 27 to 29 range.
Well, let me see if I can get him down a little bit on that one.
Do you guys have an AP? I think that's a photo of an AP, blue-face AP.
Yes.
What do you guys have that at?
So that's a 2021. It is pre-owned, but it is a full set. It's in really good condition, and I can get you into that for $49,500.
So on that original 42 yacht, yellow gold in Oyster Flex, what type of? Obviously I've known Darby a little bit. Obviously, trust factors has to be huge in a purchase like this. So
yeah.
What type of quality control or guarantees do I have that it's obviously legit?
So any piece that I get in, I take to my. He used to work for Rolex. He's a Rolex certified watchmaker, and so every single piece that comes in through me, obviously first I check it, and if I say it's fake, then it doesn't even need to go to him. I look at it, I make sure everything's all good, and then I still take it over to him, and he certifies everything and makes sure everything's all good. I don't send any watch out that doesn't go through Fabian's hands for him to inspect it and authenticate it. I wouldn't have you pay me for the full amount prior to me getting this watch in my hands. I would just ask for a deposit. The deposit is non-refundable. You can roll it into another piece. Say if I go and I do a deal with a dealer and he sends me a watch, it turns out that it's not as advertised, or it turns out that it's fake or anything like that. That's for me to deal with the dealer. That is not for you to worry about that you've got $30,000 tied up in something that wasn't true. I take that full risk and I deal with that with the dealer. I just ask that I have $2,000 of your money. That way I am assured that you are going to buy a piece for me, putting up that risk and going through all of those steps to make sure that you get into a quality piece.
Okay, and so what's the process? Like, let's say I'm like, hey, let's see if we can make a deal on the Yachtmaster, deposit of $2,000. What's the process thereafter?
So I would send you an invoice. Your $2,000 deposit would reflect on there. Then I would pay the dealer. I would get the watch in. The watch would come to me. It would get overnighted to me depending on like what time we did the deal, because cutoff's 3 p.m.
Yep.
I can get it done within 3 days of getting, I'll order the watch, get the watch in, have Fabian check the watch, and then I'll get your money, and then I'll have the watch overnighted to you.
Okay. Good deal. All right. Yeah, see what you can do, and we can go from there.
Sounds good. I will put a couple more calls out and get you some quotes on pre-owned as well, so you can kind of make that decision, and then I'll also see if this guy has any wiggle room on this new one for you, okay?
All right. Very good. I appreciate it.
All right, perfect. I'll talk to you soon, Kyle. Have a good one.
All right. Thanks, Liz.
Thank you. Bye. I'm just really frustrated about the Yachtmaster because only one person got back to me. He originally quoted me $30.5 for a brand new one, and I responded and asked him if he could do 29, and then he was like, oh no, sorry, it's sold already, which I thought was kind of weird because that was really fast. Then I go and I start putting calls back out for the Yachtmaster in the groups, and then he responds to me in the groups and is like, oh, I have it new if you want it. So then I go and I DM him and I was like, I thought it sold. And he was like, oh, my bad, I have two. And I'm like, how convenient that you have two, but you said it sold and didn't bring up at all that you had another one. Yeah, you just pulled another watch out your ass. You didn't know you had a almost $40,000 watch. Or not 40,000, you had a $30,000 watch. You are so full of shit. You better stop. And then on top of that, he tries to quote me $1,000 higher than he quoted me yesterday. I was like, pass. These boys try to be on some hoe-ass shit with me, thinking I'm like some sweet little girl in here, like not knowing what I'm talking about.
Darwin just messaged.
What did Darwin say?
He's just giving us instructions where to park.
I'm excited to meet him. I'm really excited about other dealers, like kind of finding out about us and being able to network with people. And just, I think what I'm really excited about is showing that it's not always this weird, like competitive, dealers aren't all shitty to each other and their customers. Like that's not how everyone works. Do a lot of people work that way and they act like their shit doesn't stink and they act like they're super cool and like they're celebrities and everybody should bow down to them? Dealers and clients alike, absolutely. There are so many people out there like that. But I feel like the more people that are out there that make up the majority of the community are just really cool people that are just trying to make some money, make a living. They're not trying to be crazy famous or crazy rich or, you know what I mean? Of course, everybody wants to have their little piece of the pie, but I really feel like that's what the majority of people are, especially out here in LA. Like, it's been really cool, like, talking to other dealers and especially people that are new or in the game or people who've done sales for a long time and are just now trying to, like, get out on their own. It doesn't have to be some big conglomerate with, like, 20 salespeople for it to be a successful business. It can literally be two people working together. I hope we can eventually get to where we have like a couple sales staff. That's my idea of perfection. I just want a little retail space, a couple salespeople, and like a front desk girl. That's perfect to me. I'm really excited about meeting up with different dealers around here and kind of showing the different ways these guys work and the way they do their business. Just because we do our business different and we do things one way and they do things one way, we can all come together and work together and everybody can have a little piece of the pie. This guy's looking for a two-tone, a brand new bluesy.
Maybe Darwin will have one.
Yeah, I'm sure he will. Did Scott steal watches? Did he sell the root beer yesterday? Because I have someone that's looking for a brand new 2023 bluesy, and I have a guy who wants to trade his brand new 2023 bluesy for that root beer. So it would be killing two birds with one stone, sourcing, getting a trade-in, and getting a sellout. I bet that maybe that's it. I don't know, man. What building? What building are we at? I don't know where we are.
Hey, Darwin, what's up, man?
Hey, what's up? What's up, brother? How you doing?
Good. I'm around here. I'm confused as to which building it is.
Yeah.
Did you just open a gate?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, okay, cool.
Right.
That's
This
cool.
is beautiful. This is really cute. I love this.
Actually looking for bluesies right now.
Yeah.
Really?
Are
Yeah.
either one of these brand new?
Just actually, I had a brand new one. I sold it. It was like last week dated.
So yeah, I have a guy. I need a brand new 2023 bluesy. what are you wanting for this?
It's a 2020 new card.
Okay.
Yeah. It's pretty mint, honestly.
I have a guy looking, he prefers a black dial, but he might be okay with that actually.
It's a tough mover. I mean, if you
Yeah.
have on call, I feel like you can move it, but it's kind of a tough mover.
Yeah. He specifically wants Oyster Flex. Would that be able to fit an 8-inch wrist?
This is no E through F. Shoot,
What
I'm
size
not
do you
sure.
wear? You look like you're like 7.5.
I'm
yeah.
probably 7.5. Yeah. I honestly got good amount of stuff.
Yeah.
Good and bad at the same time.
Yeah.
Stuff is like slow and moving, but I don't know. How is it for you guys?
It's definitely slow. It's been like crazy with the amount of support that we've gotten because, you know, it's literally been a week and a half. A week and a half ago is when we launched the YouTube, got the Instagram going and all that. We've already got 3.5 subscribers on YouTube. I think I got a decent name out there, you know, even considering the situation that I was in. I think I kind of put myself out there in a positive way. I was actually talking to Colby.
Yeah.
I was talking to him because I want to go and meet up with him. And one of the biggest things that I want to show that I feel like is not ever shown, whenever you go and watch YouTubes and shit, everybody's like this.
Yeah.
Nobody's sitting there just like working together and having each other's backs.
Yeah.
Even if they're doing deals with each other a lot, I feel like everybody just feels like they need to one-up each other. And Darby and I were really big in the video and photo world in collaboration over competition. Like, we can all eat. There's no reason that anybody needs to be down each other's throats or being nasty to each other or talking bad about each other. Most of us are friends. Most of us get along really well. But I feel like there's a younger generation of us coming up that all just, we're newer money, first of all. A lot of us don't come like from having a bunch of money and shit and getting stuff from our parents and everything. We're working really hard for it. and we're all working together, like networking and bouncing off of each other in a way that I feel like the old heads don't do. They don't collab with each other. They don't want to network. They're building a higher fence. I want to build a longer table. You know what I mean? I need to find this guy. I've got so much going on this damn phone right now.
You guys use Fabian a lot?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to go to him literally right after this.
He's my dude, and he's the guy. He's like the guy that knows the guy.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
Everywhere, anything you need. Like, he's got somebody.
Yeah.
Me and Fabian got really tight over the last year and a half.
So I sold this OP, this one, and then like very small nick. Like you can't, tell me if you see it on the clasp.
Yeah.
Do you see it?
Right here on the right.
Yeah. Damn, that's crazy. You saw it.
I will say, like, one thing about women, they're always the ones that, like, notice stuff, like, way over a
I
guy.
was sitting in videos, I'm like, there's no way you can notice it. You notice it in 1 second. Yeah, so I gotta get that brushed.
I don't know if you'll be able to, you probably won't be able to see it. It's barely, like, right there on the right. It's, like, quarter an inch on the right, like, down below the crown. Probably not, huh?
Yeah.
I'm just that good. No, I'm just kidding.
I got a Batgirl 2023.
Batgirl?
Yeah,
I
Batgirl.
need a Batman. You know what I really need, and I can't find it anywhere, and I don't know if you're gonna be able to find it either, is the new Daytona with the open case back.
White gold one? Mm-hmm. The black dial?
Mm-hmm. I've gotten quoted 125 and 200.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
What is the, it's a 1, 2, I can't, I don't know the reference.
It's a 126529.
5, 2, okay, right there, yeah. Could ask one person, but they're gonna quote high. Yeah, you're right. It's gonna be...
Everybody wants a retail buyer on this, and it's like, I love that for you guys, but I'm trying to get one because I have a guy who he invests in a lot of businesses, and he owns this huge aviation company. And I've done some deals with him in the past. The kicker is, he's like, I want this Daytona. Like, this is your test, is like, find me this Daytona. He wants to pay like 90.
If you can wait, I'm sure they're gonna drop down lower and lower.
Yeah.
It's just a waiting game. With these new ones, it's a waiting game.
Yeah.
Sure, I'm sure you guys with the new GMTs are going for like 100K at a point. Now they're like 50.
it's ridiculous. Everything. But I feel like certain things are so beyond low right now. Like, people are trying to be so low.
Pandas dropped too.
Yeah.
I had this one. I thought I would get at least 30 for it. Now I'm advertising for 28.5. I can't get 28.5 for it.
Really?
Yeah, I can't.
That's crazy. Brent Miller just sold one for 31.
Really? Yeah, Brent's good.
He's in and out with that shit. He's so quick. I'm like, God damn it. I see you moving, bro. Yeah. He's a good dude, though. This is pretty.
I was gonna consign that with you guys, actually. I can't move this ladies piece if you guys have anyone for this.
I have a lot of girls hitting me up, so
Okay,
I'll post it.
It's a 28 OP silver.
Pretty. Asking 55. This is perfect for my little tennis player girls, my Lululemon girls, you know, my Stanley Cup girls. Shout out.
Special new card. Are you putting those wannabes in WhatsApp chats?
Yeah, I put them in WhatsApp. I also put them on my Instagram. A lot of people.
You guys haven't joined the RWB, have you?
Oh, yeah.
No, you guys should. You get better prices, especially if you guys are paying on call for a lot of your pieces. Do it.
Are you allowed to post looking for or like want to buys in RWB?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, you can't because you can't in regular Moda. That's why I didn't know.
Yeah, you could post in RWB, and then in the want to buy group, the separate one, you could too. But if you're not in RWB, you gotta post it every Sunday, which is annoying. Imagine having your client wait until Sunday to quote them for a watch.
Yeah, I can't do that. Do you mess around with anything besides watches?
Just for personal use, honestly, I do, but for selling, I don't.
But I want to start dipping my toe into it because I figure it opens you up so much more when you're doing like little jewelry pieces and bags and stuff like that. Because the guy comes in, he wants to look at a watch, the girl can look at bags, or the girl wants to come in and look at bags, then the guy moseys over to the watches, and you know what I mean? Because I want to get a retail space semi soon.
Yeah, for sure.
So I'm hoping to have kind of, you know, just a little bit of something for everybody. Plus, I feel like only doing watches, you're only working with a certain bracket of income. And they might not have $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 to spend, but they might have $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 to spend, and they want to buy a bag, they want to buy a chain or some jewelry, or you know, like chicks like earrings, stuff like that.
For sure. And then I mean, you get both genders involved, and a lot of girls are just in jewelry. They don't like watches, but a lot of men are in watches. So.
Yeah, and you get the girl, especially me being a woman, I make a relationship with the wife or the girlfriend or whatever. I've gotten her a few pieces of whatever she wants, you know, sourcing, or I've sold a couple pieces for her. Well, now she trusts me to bring her heavy hitter husband in with his, you know, his day dates or his RMs or whatever he's got. You never know, because these girls that like to shop. God, I got so many messages when I woke up this morning. This is insane. How long have you been doing this?
Year and a half, coming up on 2 years.
It's you and your brother?
Mainly just me. My brother, yeah, a little bit my brother too. Now when I get it bigger pieces like these, I gotta bring in more people, more money. So
Yeah,
it's tough to just fund it all by yourself.
Yeah, for sure.
So if it's a bigger piece, I'll bring in a couple people. If it's smaller pieces, I'll just trade it myself. And especially I'm holding a lot of pieces, I'm kind of firm on prices. Just like everybody else is.
Yeah.
And if you're not, you're just gonna sell everything for cheap. There's no margin in it.
I feel like our watch community, just as a whole, I feel like things are changing and growing, and like we're young. There's just opportunity and money to be made, connections to be made.
And the more we help each other, the more it's the placebo effect of we're all gonna want to do something with this in the future. I'm sure we are. So.
Well, I guess we'll get out of your hair. I'm gonna go post some of this stuff. I'm gonna hit up my client, see about that Sky Dweller. He honestly might. I think he might be pretty down with that. The big thing that he was really big on was Oyster Flex and yellow gold. So I think the dial really won't be that big of a deal, especially since it's so much less than the black dials. I think I'll be able to get him on that, but I'll let you know.
Okay.
On the agenda, need to go to the bank to send the wire to the dealer for the 41mm Datejust, the 126300. I sourced that for a client named. He had a budget of $9,500, but he really wanted something quality. It's his first piece, and I was determined to try to find him something, and I've been looking for like a week, trying to find something that looked nice and had the card and everything. A lot of pieces, they were just really banged up and would like need a polish, and they didn't have a card, or they were from 1980, or because he had very specific ones that he liked. He really liked the sub, and then he really liked the black dial 126300 Datejust. I was trying to find one, and then I found a dealer auction, and it was up, and I got it for $85. Need to pay $75 for shipping. Actually doesn't want the box, so he asked me if I would take $100 off of the deal for him, and I can sell the box for $250. We got that done, and we'll meet up with him in person. I think he said he's in Glendale, so we will meet up with him, and he'll pay the rest cash. It's a secret purchase from his wife. Yeah, we're keeping it on the
How's he gonna wear it?
I don't know. That's not my business, not my problem. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know where he's wearing it or who he's wearing it with, but I got a bunch of quotes back for Kyle. Yeah, so I got him some quotes on the Yacht Masters and the Sky Dwellers, but haven't really found much on the Daytona. I also have a client that's supposed to call me here in just a few minutes. He is looking he wants to spend $30 to $35K on both pieces. He's wanting to get two pieces. He wants to get a piece for himself and his business partner as well. I asked him if he had anything in particular in mind. He really likes the sub. He's also debating on something more classy, as I'm in high level meetings most of the week. Yeah, I don't really know.
Sub's pretty classy.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing I could really think of, the sub is more of a sports model, so it gets seen as more of a casual wearer.
Alright, I'm gonna go send this wire.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Hi Liz, how are you doing?
Hi, good, thank you.
I just have to say I'm a huge fan. Seeing you in person is...
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that so much.
I've been following the watch industry there from the Timepiece Gentleman time when it was an active channel until you joined, you did your own things. So
Yeah.
it's really exciting
Cool.
to see that happening.
You sent me a message and you were talking about you do like banner ads and websites and things like that. Very interested.
Yeah, so let me, first of all, I would like to say why did you join the meeting with me today. So it's very important for me to understand why you're interested and what exactly you're interested in.
For one, I definitely need help on my website. So the second you said something about like help with a website, I was like, all right, I'm interested. Tell me more.
So that's really nice to hear. Basically, I'm a tech person. Technically, I graduated with a computer science degree. I spent I studied abroad in Lebanon and sometimes in the States as well. But throughout my experience in tech, I became so interested in marketing, like how to market to people, how to understand people, why do they click, why don't they click, like what attracts people. So yeah, I've been doing this digital marketing thing for the past 2 years and working in multiple projects here and there. But I decided basically like you, a couple of months ago to do it to go all full on this thing.
Congratulations. That's so exciting.
First of all, I want to understand what are your goals and vision, especially that you're a startup. So I know they are pretty much short term because you're still new, so you have to understand many things going on. But for your current goals and how do you see yourself?
The main goal that we have right now is generating leads, putting ourselves out there to actual potential buyers. That is my main goal right now. And I'm in hopes to be able to do a retail store within the next 6 months. Very small, you know what I mean? But just so I can have a space where I can meet people in person. But I do know just with watches and how it is, majority is e-commerce. My main goal is getting a website up, and I don't know if you're someone that could help me with, getting inventory put up there, having all the lead generator, the email stuff. I need to figure out all of that. Yeah.
Okay, that's really great. I think you really talked about very important points. So a website, I was gonna talk to you about it today. It's a must. We have to work on that as fast as possible. We have to get it up and running.
Yeah.
So basically, in a website, from my understanding, you have an email to collect your emails from the potential clients. You also have to have the visa thing going on. You have to put your information, payment methods, and you have to link your account.
I don't want to have payment through the website. I want every client to have to make contact. Yeah, I only want to do, for now at least, I only want to be doing cash or wire, just because chargebacks and things like that, I'm just not prepared to handle all of that yet.
I do have a couple of questions, just to get them out of the way. I checked that you don't have any Facebook ads ongoing right now.
No.
So yeah, that's great. Sometimes it's better to start build your platform before doing the ads, so that people have something to go and see your.
Yeah.
Let's say they have content to see. What is the typical clientele or demographic that comes to you?
I have 99% male clients. I'd say between 28 to 45. I think the main reason why people come to me over other dealers that are bigger or other dealers that are other men, I think they come to me just because I make them comfortable. I'm a very comfy kind of person, so it's not when you go to a lot of other dealers, it can seem very rigid and very stuffy and very businessy, whereas I come across more of hey, what's up? Kind of as your friend kind of a thing. And I think I want to convey that in every way that I put myself out there.
Okay, so can you see my screen?
I can, yes.
Okay, perfect. So basically, before going into it, I just want to... Okay, so this is confusing. Let's start Okay. We just picked up some pictures from online, free uncopyrighted pictures, so there won't be an issue. Darby does this videography thing. Is he able to take some pictures of products you have?
So I have a photographer.
So basically, when this is related to let's say if you have Facebook, so we want to post ideas and posts, and we don't want to do everything a video format.
Yeah.
Video format is killing it nowadays.
Yeah.
There's no denying that. Even for ads, sometimes, especially Facebook ads, it's really nice to have some visual, a graphic kit that's been altered by a graphic designer to fit specific narrative. So basically, let me show you one by one. This is basically, if you want to say an adjective with a watch. This would be basically content creation and for ads as well. Here, let's say when you have this watch and you post it, and then we have your logo and website. Yeah. And then when we post it in, let's say, in Facebook, Instagram, we'll have a shop link here, let's say upstairs, so people can directly shop. Go to exactly website exactly where this piece is there, and they can reach you from there.
Okay.
The Facebook ad thing, as I mentioned in the DM, will be providing you a whole month free service. No charge for us personally. So just to start being acquainted and to build our case studies, especially in the US, since it's a new market to us.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
What time suits you next week? So would you mind Wednesday?
Yeah, that works. What time?
Wednesday, same time, if that works for you.
Yeah, that works for me. All right,
Also,
then I'll see you Wednesday.
See you Wednesday then.
Okay, thank you so
very
much.
much.
No, I appreciate you. Thank you. I look forward to it. I think this is going to be great. Thank you. I'll talk to you soon. Okay.
Have a great day.
You too. Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Well, guys, there we go. We made it through week 3. It was a little touch and go there for a few times in the week. I'm not going to lie. I was a little worried about where leads were going to come from and how I was going to be bringing in money this week. But we made it through. I'm super excited about that. Thank goodness. We made a few sales. I also have a few more pending. To touch on what I said about leads also, that's something that I was fully aware of coming into this, that was going to be, it wasn't always going to be just a little gravy train. I'm fully aware that this is a 24/7 grind. This isn't something that I just wake up and I piddle on my phone for a couple hours and I'm just making thousands of dollars. I'm waking up every single day and I'm working all day, at least 12 hours a day. I'm sitting here and I'm putting calls out in WhatsApp groups, Moda, Facebook Marketplace, OfferUp, Craigslist. Obviously, it's a lot. I'm just going through, and it is a constant, just a grind out of making it happen, trying to reach out to everyone that I know that could be a potential client, any of my past clients that I've had. Anybody that I've met here, trying to reach out to everyone that I know that I can network with, anybody who, are like some big players. We also have our friend Spencer coming into town next week, so that's going to be really awesome. We're going to have him on camera and being able to discuss business with him. So that'll be a really cool insight to look out for next week. Also, I just want to thank every one of you guys so much for all the love and support we've received. We hit over 5,000 subscribers. My mind still can't even wrap around the fact that happened. The fact that we hit 5,000 subscribers after 2 weeks is just, it's insane. And I'm so thankful for you guys. So happy. Seriously, from the bottom of both mine and Darby's hearts, thank each and every one of you for everyone who's reached out to buy a watch, to sell a watch, to consign a watch, everyone who's shared a post on their story, made a post about us, shared our YouTube videos, to all of y'all who have just sent us love on our comments and our DMs. Thank y'all so much. It seriously, I can't even express to you guys how much all the love and support that we've received the last couple weeks has meant to us. It's overwhelming, honestly. So thank y'all. Again, to go back to more of the business side with leads and things like that, I have decided it was something that I was kind of teetering on, if I was going to get a business line and if I was going to just do that or whatever. The phone number will be in the description if you're looking to buy, sell, or consign a piece. Just go and look for that in the description below and that'll be there for y'all. I think I've covered everything for the week. Again, thank you guys so much. Y'all's love and support has meant so much to us over the last couple weeks. We're so thankful to have y'all here along on this journey and we can't wait to see what the future holds for all of us. If you have enjoyed this video, please give us a like and also make sure you subscribe so that you can come along on this journey with us again next week. We'll see y'all later.